Hello, welcome to Loneri channel. And today be taking a look at Maury's video, which is titled "This is effing scary." So, if you are new here, do well to show your boy some love, subscribe, share this video, and still make your comment at the end of this video. It keeps the energy going. So, we get into Maury's video. Let's actually know how scary this one is. So, we find it out together in the process. So, wow, what's going on here? Well, let's not be. This is what I'm thinking. This is more like an AI.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just got to say that we are officially cooked, man. And before I go any further, I just want to say I do have a bit of a sore throat, so sorry if my voice sounds weird right now. Apologies. Sometimes we do get a little sick. But guys, this is something that I've been seeing within the last 48 hours going viral all over the internet. And this is some software made by AI specific.
Man, if this is AI, then this is actually scary than what I was expecting from the beginning. Like,
Specifically the Kling AI platform. And as you can see, the technology is so crazy. So here you have the user using the AI, right? He's here in the little box right here. And he's essentially using the AI to kind of get AI constructed models of any celebrity for that matter, but specifically in this case, the actors from Stranger Things. So here you can see was it Billy Bobby Brown or Millie, sorry. And you can
the attention to details, in this is actually crazy.
see the level of detail from
Yeah, the
Kling
level of
AI
details.
trying to replicate the faces of these actors is just genuinely scary, man. I think from this day on forth, there's nothing you can really trust on the internet anymore. And the uploader of this video said, forget everything you knew about video creation. This type of content will become increasingly common in 2026. The difference is who understands the process and comes out ahead. And I just gotta say, yo, holy fuck. Listen, I was already a skeptic to begin with the likes of certain individuals who knew how to CGI and use Photoshop to manipulate and trick people into believing things that are not true. I was already a skeptic when it came to blackmail and people using software to plant people in places that they were never in. People using, Photoshop to digitally alter certain posts to insert words that were never there or typed by the person who posted it. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are truly. And of course, people in the comments are saying, I swear I'm scared. Another person said, I like AI, but this can have negative consequences.
Yeah, at some point, this is actually scary. Like what you are seeing from the comments. You see, this thing we talk about AI, you be like, just like from the beginning, when they're saying AI will take our job, is something I didn't actually muchly believe in that because I'm leaning in towards more like if you have a job that you know how to do well, AI will help you to enhance your maybe the efficiency or effectiveness of getting that work done in time or getting it done more efficiently than maybe the time and effort you would have taken. But this is actually where we can say, no, we are take a lean back and be like, let's actually take a look at this. Because what is actually going to do, man? I don't want to go that place you are thinking, but let's just move forward. Maybe at the end of the video, we might be able to talk about that.
And by the way, guys, do you think a regular person like this in the public is the first to come across this technology? Do you really believe this technology is all of a sudden coming out of nowhere and that the military, intelligence agencies, and certain shadow organizations didn't have access to this years ago before we even had access to it ourselves? I mean,
Yeah, and this is another thing. This is another point that, okay, be like, did it just come out or there are some people I believe there are some people that scrutinizes like all those AI tools and before all those AI model before they come out, there are some people that it pass through before we can say, okay, put it out to the public. Because just like we normally hear that okay, making movies or writing book, there's some form of somebody that goes through the movie or goes through the book before it actually gets out there. And do you think that this was even created in this 2026, or maybe these have been there since, but was still passing the scrutiny? I believe that things are not just happening like this. More like there was a story I heard then about a pilot. Maybe I was just roughly a pilot flying and being in air, mid air for a very long time, more than it should have been, more than the fuel I would have sustained him, and he came back with a full tank and everything only for the people that were communicating with him when he was there, because he was unconscious when he was there. So only for the people that was communicating with him to be like, we're the ones speaking to us because we are saying some words like our technology is outdated. Like if you look deep into here, you know that we are still living behind. Not like we are pretending we are finishing ourselves that we are human, we are advancing. But if you think deep, if you check deep, might be still living behind, like just like we are seeing with this AI.
Ladies and gentlemen, understand by the time it gets to the public sphere, the public space, oftentimes, not always, it'll likely already be old technology.
Yeah, yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Like that's the truth.
Yeah.
Don't make the mistake of moving to the wrong place.
Yeah, this is scary. And you want to know who I feel bad for the most? It's pretty much all the old people out there, especially the boomers. What are the boomers? Like 70 plus years old at this point in time? Like me?
So you see what I was talking about before. Like I don't want to think where you're going to, because this is going to be like it's all done. Like it's done at this point because you can't pinpoint anything, you can't catch anything, you can't be like, okay, this is not real. But you see the person, the details are there. Maybe the person speak, everything is happening in real life. It's happening in real time. Like you can't distinguish it from something you say that was manipulated.
These people, they're done. They're finished. Especially the sugar daddies of that generation. They're cooked. It's all over for them. Anytime, bro. Anything that can be produced online, FaceTime, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, they're not going to be able to distinguish fact from fiction. Whole community's going to be one-shotted like Hiroshima, Nagasaki. AI is about to run through a whole generation like the Black Plague of the 1400s. Nigerian and Indian scammers about to have a field day. Scam.
Why Nigerians and India? Morris, you should be careful there. Why Nigerians and Indians? I know we are in the top rank, but if you are calling, call like top five, not just the top two. I know.
Old ass, horny old dudes for their entire life savings, retirement, and 401ks by doing exactly what this guy's doing on screen. Like, it's pretty much over. Honestly, if you have an elder or senior citizen parent out there, grandparent, please just keep them offline for the rest of eternity. It's over. And of course, the
It's
top
over.
comment says Indian guys going crazy for this.
Man, these people are actually like, why usually Indians? Why?
Yo, the whole country of India is about to come up majorly off of this. Someone else said, what will OF models do now? That's a good question. Pretty much at this point in time, they're damn near indistinguishable. Ash says, we're going to see a societal-wide movement towards the imperfections to verify it's human. Hey, and when that happens, AI.
Yeah. Because in terms of, okay, verify that you're humans, all those face capture and everything, somebody can use another person's face and verify, and it goes. Like, the attention to details. I don't know if there's maybe anything from the back end, anything from the model that might, when you are interacting with them, that might, okay, detect from the app that you'll be using to maybe do your face verification that this actually coming from an AI model. But I guess it might not.
I was gonna try to replicate those imperfections too. Ani said, what in the world? Can you stream with this too? Like a virtual camera? Not yet, but it's coming. So not only are
Surely
OnlyFans
coming.
models about to go out of
Like,
business
surely
because of
coming.
this, but VTubers too, pretty much cooked. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just gonna upgrade to lifelike human models to replace the furry little anime girl cosplays they like to do online. There's one that also scared the hell out of me.
So, is it any good?
Bro, tell me this does not look like an actual.
I actually thought that this was a real video at first. Like, look at the hair, look at the eyes, look at the like everything. It's not like normal AI you see like years back, a year ago or 2 years ago, that maybe you can see maybe the other eyeliner, you see it to itching, or maybe the eyes you can see some things. But if you look at the eye, it look like she's using a camera, she's using a phone. Like both eyes are the same, the earrings, the hair, like even the oh,
Real girl with makeup on. Like genuinely, the level of detail that this software
it's
is able
top
to produce
notch.
is- Again, the whole boomer sugar daddy community is about to get one shot like the asteroid did to the dinosaurs 70 million years ago. The amount of fraud claims, scam claims, retirement fund fraud claims we're about to see pop up within the next 2 years will be incredible. It'll pretty much make those Nigerian email scammers of kings and queens in Nigeria who lost access to a bank account with $10 million in it, if you know, look like child's play. And apparently, back in the day, a lot of old people fell for those scams, as obvious as they were to us. So
Wow.
imagine that. A simple scam like that, people falling for. In comparison to this new age technology, to where if anybody has any face online ever uploaded, they can pretty much take that face, your granddaughter, your daughter, your uncle, your cousin, your father, overlaid into this clean software, digitally model it, and sync it with your face via their camera. Pretend as if they're kidnapped or broken down on the side of the road or overseas and need help. You send them money to some undescript location with a
And now, another thing I ask, like when somebody use this maybe to commit fraud, or maybe use it to maybe in place of a face, maybe just like Maurice said, to copy, to FaceTime someone, at some point, just like they used to catch all those criminals and maybe on their webcam and see them, is there any way that this can be detected? Like, okay, the person that was originally using it to do this, using the celebrity face or any person's face, can that person be dictated? Are those things put in place?
checking savings account number. They're crying. They're in distress. They act like it's a life or death situation, and then that old person just so happens to end up sending them thousands of dollars. Like the amount of scams you can do with this is pretty much endless at this point. And by the way, for those of you who don't believe that this is AI, it literally is. You can see the imperfections here and there. Her earlobe. Also, her hair is a little too firm.
Yeah, but from afar, like normally, okay, you can see the earrings now, but from afar, like if you look at it at first, you might not just see it. It's not like before that it was obvious. Like now you have to like look in depth before you can see it.
As you can see here. I don't think, yeah, the hair, unless there's like mousse. Yeah, no, a bit too firm. And her, facial movements are just a little too uncanny. Like things, it just seems a bit weird. This would be the facial movements of somebody who's incredibly high. But obviously, the average person is not going to be doing all this like
Yeah.
analytical observations of what they're actually seeing on screen to see if it's AI or not.
It's honestly kind of crazy that with just 16 gigs of VRAM, you can already generate like a 15-second HD video.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but look at the motion and the lip sync. It's actually really well done.
Yo, guys. And then, as you can see here, I'm moving it slowly, right? Like, look at this motion blur. Look at the AI models, like the acne, the wrinkles. I mean, it still looks a little uncanny. So this isn't as good as the beginning, right? This is like way better here, and you have better examples here. So I guess depending on the user who's inputting the what do we call it, the prompts and
Nah,
the
we are
level
cool.
of quality for the models, I suppose they download, will determine how realistic it looks in the final product. But you pretty much get the over. Also, someone says here's
Wow.
how to do this in 2 minutes. Go to Kling AI, so that's the platform. Use Kling Motion Control. I'm not sure if it's paid or not. Upload video that you want to mimic, so that could be anything online. Add character image, and that's it. The amount of use cases for this are insane if you think about it. So yeah, and this is obviously they're selling the software 10% off, so they may give you a free trial or not. So yeah, at this point in time, I've never been happier that my face isn't really out there. Like I'm incredibly grateful for that. But again,
But Moza, number one, like you're happy, but we want to see your face at some point. I'm just kidding. But to some extent, these actually scary. These actually scary to some point that you see like advancing to this point. And another thing I said, it might not be just a new tool. It might have been there, maybe going through some few scrutiny. There might be heavy ones that are still coming out. Like maybe this is one of the less scary of them all. So thanks for staying to this point. I'm very happy. I'm very appreciative of you staying to this point, watching my video and giving your love and your subscription and your likes and your share. And the most important thing of them all, commenting your opinion and sharing your opinion in the comment section. And thanks. I sincerely appreciate. And I'll be happy to see you in the next video. Thanks and see you in the next video.